Pleased to have you return to my channel, Coin Lady. We will discuss XRP. Chad Stein's Grabber and Ripple Updates homepage is where I must begin. Among the 18 partnerships that Ripple has, one of the most notable is Travelex, which supports more than 45 currencies, 20 countries, 600 stores, 750 ATMs, XRP, NRL, and USD. While many people tend to downplay the significance of this partnership, I want to spend today's video discussing another addition to the list, Bank of America's integration with the Ripple website. This is the magnitude of the cooperation that we have known about for some time. It is really reasonable and makes perfect sense. It links BlackRock with Ripple. Determine who owns BlackRock by doing a search. When Bank of America acquired Merrill Lynch in the wake of the 2008 financial crisis, Merrill Lynch became an insider and now controls 45% of the company. Ripple is a partner of Bank of America. They began utilizing RippleNet technology in 2016. You can see XRP right here, but they also know what it is. We know that Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway hold Bank of America, but Merrill Lynch's 45.13% is also significant. But have you ever wondered how a firm like BlackRock became so powerful? The reason for this is that the elites have put it up as a shell corporation. Concurrent with the first announcements about blockchain technology and the rise of a single global currency, BlackRock was established in 1988. Those events must have occurred at that precise moment for a reason, in my opinion. Looking at CNN and Fox News, though, you can see that BlackRock has shares in both of those companies. Those networks also happen to be the most divisive in the US, with CNN viewers rarely getting along with Fox News viewers, and vice versa. However, Ford is still on the list when it comes to the electric vehicle, EV, push in the US. As you can see, BlackRock is partially owner of Tesla as well. Having said that, BlackRock will inevitably be dissolved. And I added, my guess is that the elites are simply reclaiming their wealth, as I believe that the elites own and run BlackRock. Here, we may observe ICE-9. This has been planned for a long time, even before blockchain technology was invented. Everyone who owns Bitcoin and sings BlackRock's praises really has to understand ICE-9 before it happens, as I said. Reason being, Bitcoin will come to a close after this. After being forced into the new digital system, the elite will withdraw all of their assets from BlackRock. We all know that the elites see Ripple and XRP as the next XLM, and this has been planned for years before digital banking and crypto even existed. XRP will be like a phoenix rising from the ashes. It's a glimpse into what's to come. When the new monetary system emerges, these few ISO cryptocurrencies will be all that remain. My constant plea for people to learn more about Bitcoin and the reasons behind BlackRock's involvement with it stems from my belief that the new financial system will not include any cryptocurrency that poses a threat to CBDC or any currency. Suddenly, the major actors are stepping up their game. Consider the top companies' Bitcoin holdings. But Grayscale and MicroStrategy are at second and third place, respectively, with 342,978 Bitcoin, after BlackRock. Your money's future is at stake here. BlackRock is controlled by the elites, therefore everyone who thinks this is a good idea will eventually realize it was a bad one. I only bring this up because, as Ripple is the chosen one of the elites, it would make perfect sense for them to be connected in some way to Ripple. Even without Ripple effects, they couldn't implement a new financial system. The more we wait, the more likely it seems that this will play out between Net Technology and XRP. Banks have XRP on their agenda, and it's also the cryptocurrency they intend to use in the case of a black swan. Because of this, I will amass an enormous fortune. Money isn't the issue. It concerns goals. Is there a plan B for when the huge fish swims into the little bowl? In the past, I would have thought that the odds of this happening were about 50-50ths. However, as I've been doing study and observing the Great Reset unfold over the past few years, I've come to a different conclusion. If you look about, you can see that it has already begun. Take a look at the global mayhem unfolding in major cities and across nations. The world is watching this unfold. Even if I'm being conservative, I think the odds of this happening right now are about 95%. A combination of growing global debt and a shrinking economy makes me believe that ICE-9 is on the horizon. While every system fails, XRP will provide the liquidity and efficiency to prevent the system from freezing up, the obvious result of the worldwide liquidity crisis. Additionally, the significant liquidity situation is here to stay. All it is construction. I predict mayhem just before that, when a blackout may occur, then, out of nowhere, the lights go back on, and a new financial system is born. We have the answer to the problem, but once it arrives, everything will be very chaotic. I think a lot of people lose track of how long this has been coming since it hasn't occurred yet. For the simple reason that this was prophesied 234 years ago by Mr. Poole and the rest of the Riddler. However, we are in the year 2024, and there has never been a period when things have broken down so much. You take a glance around and see the US debt, and it keeps getting higher and higher. Throughout the SEC case, Ripple established a number of relationships. All of Ripple's global collaborations are now known to us. The rippling effect of the SEC lawsuit propelled them to international prominence. QuantQ&T, along with many of the relationships that Ripple has, Q&T has many of Ripple's relationships. It's visible with Algorand, Stellar, and XDC, to name a few. So, what gives? For the simple reason that we had a hunch that everything will eventually tie into one another. Ripple will be connected to Q&T. It will establish a connection with Brilliant. It will establish connections to XDC, Algo, IOTA, and HBAR. For the simple reason that the new monetary system is this enormous network that it is monitoring. Additionally, you may observe the top connections with Q&T, Ripple, and the Bank of England here. The situation is identical. The same is true of the New York Federal Reserve. If you look at Mexico or any country with Ripple rails, you will see them. Additionally, it is related to Q&T since Q&T will serve as the system's software that maintains everything running. Stellar and Ripple both reveal this. The same holds true for Ripple and SBI, which are both linked to XDC. What I've been demonstrating to you for the past 2 years is that this network has been rapidly growing and developing, with certain organizations at its core, such as the BIS and IBM, which have significant connections to the new conflict. The world's financial system, including the central bank, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and the WEF. Everything is interconnected, so everything will be ready to go when this goes down and everything is back up. On top of that, when this occurs, everyone holding XRP, QNT, XLM, or XDC will become extremely wealthy. And the timing is something that everyone is curious about. The Federal Reserve's 3 interest rate reduction in September should kick off the crypto bull cycle, and crypto legislation is just the cherry on top. Plus, alt season is on the way. Also, be careful. At this particular moment, all eyes are on the D, X, and Y. Furthermore, they are awaiting the Federal Reserve to initiate rate cuts. A rate cut by the Federal Reserve would trigger a meteoric rise in cryptocurrency prices. That will launch us into the subsequent surge. However, I do believe that utility will become an important consideration for several cryptocurrencies as time goes on. After XRP reaches $1, we will witness unprecedented levels of fear of missing out, FOMO, in Rio de Janeiro. Many people will become billionaires very quickly. Also, remember that the end of the season is almost upon us. The future holds a great deal of promise. We will discuss the possibility of profiting from other cryptocurrencies, such as XLM, XDC, and HBAR. However, in my opinion, XRP, XLM, Q, and T will be among the pioneers of this new monetary system. Even while XDC is behind the times, it will eventually catch up as digital trading becomes more widespread around the globe. Algo will also be a major hurdle. What I'm trying to say is that diversification is key when it comes to cryptocurrency, since no single coin will ever be able to transfer all of the world's money. But once XRP breaks the dollar, we will witness the beginning of FOMO. The future holds much excitement. You need a strategy if you want to withdraw some of your XRP or take a profit. I appreciate you taking the time to view my online video. Bye for now, and please subscribe to my channel and give it a like.